But let's go across to Manisha now to take us through what she's tracking in the commodities space. Manisha, over to you.
Thank you for that, Ekta. Well, I have with me Ajay Kedia, he's director at Kedia Commodities, joining in me to talk about all things metals, and that really seems to be a space which seems to be buzzing today. Ajay, hi, thank you so much for your time. First of all, on metals itself, and we've seen copper on MCX do an all-time highs. I was reading your report earlier, which is mentioning that from energy to precious metals, and now the focus seems to be on metals. How are you reading this phase right now, and what would you want to pick up in metals?
Very good afternoon, Manish. Definitely, I think this next upcoming rally will be from the metal side, as we have mentioned. That after any COVID-like situation, we generally see the movement of commodity cycle start from the reactive basket that is crude and natural gas. We have seen already the rally has been seen. Precious metals still going on, but I think now as interest rates are coming down, the stimulus are continuously giving. Whatever the oversupply was there in the market is now curtailing down. All these factors makes very much attractive metal like copper, zinc, aluminum. We do have a good sufficient stock as of now, but I think a long run rally is expected in metal, and already we have seen on MCS copper has reached the previous high and made a new high of 972. Zinc is also closer to 300. So I think this is just the initiation of new rally in metal.
From here on, Ajay, as the rally begins, what is your sense the next couple of years? What kind of gains in sense of percentages, approximately even, that we could be looking at in metals?
See, whenever this type of rally starts, generally to making a bigger projection is slightly dicey, because right now nothing is been supportive for, we can say, for industrial activity. We have seen manufacturing numbers are still from China is below 50. Contractions have been there. Concerns in US economy has been there. But I think as funds and capex are started moving towards metal, a base minimum rally of almost 20-22% is expected in all this metal, particularly as we see copper as a indicator of all industry. So I am very much bullish on copper right now. It's around 10,500 somewhat on LME. Maybe maybe we can see the level like 11,500 to 12,000 on domestic side. With the rupee is going to be slightly weaker, let's say. So we can see a level like, let's say 1100, 1150 in the next one year period. But definitely I would be, if I want to choose the metal from here, so I first preference would be copper, then zinc, aluminum, and last would be lead. As we know, the stock level in lead is quite high.
Ajay, coming on silver as well, because as the gold prices have been rising, silver has seen even more volatile higher side. I mean, we are up by 64-65% for silver in this year. From these current levels, we're just a couple of dollars away from that all-time high as well. We've seen $48 already. Are you looking at 50 crossing in this year? Are you still bullish in silver?
I'm very much bullish on silver. But frankly, 1980, 2011 resist me at $50. Maybe we can see a level nearby 50, but correction is expected in bullion, particularly silver. I'm expecting 8 to 10% correction. Then that will be more attractive to buy, targeting $72 in next couple of years. But currently, as an investment, silver from current level, stay cautious. For investment, if you're looking for silver, definitely it's a good bet. But as already we have seen a rally more than 55-58% in last YOY. I think some pause is required for silver from here. Maybe a corrective dip of 8 to 10% would be attractive bet for silver.
Oh, absolutely. That's music to a lot of ears. People who haven't been able to buy gold and silver are absolutely waiting for those kind of dips. But you talked about 10 to 15%, and after a 50% rise, 10 to 15% isn't great. So when you look at the Indian markets right now, Ajay, where would you see a very strong support coming at? Would you say for gold prices, 3,500 is something that we may perhaps not see in our lifetime yet again? Or do you think that level is 3,000? Do you see gold at all going below $3,000 an ounce? Where do you see a very hard stop, strong support coming?
You can see every level in commodity. And generally in commodity, we have seen either percentage drop is very unusual, but time correction is always there. We have seen many commodity that has came under the time correction. So frankly, at gold at 3,900, 3,850 is not a right time to invest. Maybe like in April month, we have seen a 10% correction to the level of 3,150. Is just a benchmark of 8 to 10%. But yes, we can see level like 3,000 or below also. I'm expecting further below from here. But for silver, I'm more bullish. because see, it's a structural bull run. Our demand from industrial are continue using. A best barometer is gold silver ratio, which is currently around 82, and long term average is, let's say, around 70 also. That gives me more boost to buy and hold silver more rather than gold.
Ajay, one word on silver as well. So when you say that you would rather hold silver than gold, what kind? And you've talked about 10 to 15% of a correction onto this one. If I look at the Indian prices, we're trading at around 1,45,000 rupees here. What is the kind of correction? What are going to be the best levels to buy, let's say, in the next couple of years?
When we talk about 8 to 10% correction, definitely it would be nothing much around maybe around, let's say, 15,000, 20,000 maximum. But I think a time correction required for silver. If I am getting a silver around 1,10,000, 1,05,000 would be a great level to buy. But it will take time. But overall target could be $72 in next couple of years. It will take another 2 years to reach that level.
All right, so near-term correction, but longer-term, if you're looking to buy those precious metals for investment purpose, $72 an ounce is what you're saying, Ajay, next couple of years there. So, just if you had to divide your portfolio, how would you put it as in sense of 100% in case of commodities? Is it going to carry more of base metals, less of precious metals, and maybe even lesser when it comes to energy?
Yeah, energy, I don't think we will be.
You want to include that at all?
Yeah, I will be not including right now as of now, because factors we know we are oversupplied in case of crude oil right now. And coming on the allocation, I would be preferred to be first in base metal like copper and zinc. Then will be silver, definitely for longer than copper. We will be for silver, then other metal. But I think silver, copper, and zinc should be the three metals that should comprise your portfolio from here.
Okay, that's an interesting chat there. Manisha as well as Ajay, thank you so much for joining us. And Manisha, one more guest who's talking more is more bullish on silver than gold, right?
Yeah. So it really seems to be the trend right now.
And $72 in the next couple of years after the correction.
As Ajay said, it's going to give you a nice time to pick it on the lower sides as well. So I think
because of the volatility that you generally see and have been seeing traditionally in silver prices. But interesting there that maybe silver is the new proxy for gold at this point. But thanks.